NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go. 10-2 stop.
Now a first carry for Daniel Pumphrey, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Go. Kill. Turn up. Alert flat.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Herbert. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. So opening drive, 3rd down. They complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, the ball should be there, and then they can do some work afterwards.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Slam. Bravo. Switch it. Go.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Mike, 45.
To throw on 3rd down. Herbert. Open man, it's Allen. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 44-yard line. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Running on first down, Eckler. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Levante David in on the tackle.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day on offense. Hey, dude. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Go.
From the gun, Herbert. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
218, jump. Smooth. Ready?
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert. And that will be incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Wait, that's 380. 6 right there, right there. Check it, reload.
Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
56. Hey, Haywood. Check it.
Throwing now is Brady. Eluding the pressure right. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Jones. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Brady's throw there complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Hey, 166.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 29-yard line.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
And that is caught. Oh, what a catch at the 5-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down.
Come on, 45, 45, Mike, 45. I got look, squeeze. Go. He's crashing. Hey, high 7. Get it.
On 1st down, Herbert. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Hey, exit.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Back to throw. Herbert in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah, what's
going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Hey, Delta.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He completes it to Evans. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as...
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Here we go, D. Here I come.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Hey, Alabama.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity. Opportunity miss there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Mike 51. Mike 51. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Go, Mike 51. Mike 51.
Regular.
Hey, let's go. Calm the crowd.
Check.
Hey, Foxtrot.
25. Check 25.
51's the mic.
So don't say nothing.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Airing this one out for Evans. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Second down and goal. Brady toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play.
Mike 56.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Gronkowski, the intended receiver.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Here is Eckler. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. On 2nd down now, Richard. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? find those guys and get in that direction.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Herbert. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half. Now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like. They had to try and keep him upright.
Look at me. Go now.
On the ground, Richard. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
But obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now.
Come on, set. 90, Wolf. General West.
What's that in? Tight end right. Tight end right.
Back to throw. Herbert going deep here. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Check 45 at the mic. Check 45 at the mic.
Throwing on first down. Herbert, he's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down. Herbert, he's going to take a shot for the end zone. That's going to be caught by Reed. Touchdown, Chargers. Touchdown, Chargers. 23 yards for the touchdown, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
No, 66. Greystone, travel. Come. Hey.
On 2nd down, it's Jones.
I got you, boy.
2 yards, good enough for a first. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Brady now, 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Man, that's trash. That's trash. Mike 56.
From the gun, it's Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Shadow.
to throw again. Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback. No matter the situation in there, the defense won the battle. He's got Evans. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Hey, check it. 56. Mike. Hey, Stu.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
On first down, Brady. This is Miller, complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Hey, set. 29. Alpha. 56. Check it. Reload. 56 is the Mike. When he hits.
Brady now on first down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Hey, Haywood.
Throwing again. Brady. And oh, it'll be intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. No. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game will just start all over.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter three.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Ozzy. 56 the rip.
Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
Regular.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Mike 51. Sugar! Watch the safety creep. Alert!
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
High 7. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. It's Chris Harris with a pick. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And some room to maneuver. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Los Angeles.
A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is,
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Derwin James with a pick. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
On 1st down, Richard. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
We got this.
Chargers.
Ready up. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch twist.
They'll run on 1st down. Richard. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, lock it. Check 52. Watch out. Hey, exit. Check 45. Now.
They'll keep it on the ground. Richard. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down at about the length of the football.
50. Plant. Rock it.
They run with Pumphrey, and he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
Ready? 10-2 stop.
Let's go, defense. Man,
Gone. New draw quarter.
check safety.
Go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Jalen Richard, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. This will be taken in at the 1. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. That throw by Brady incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check me out. Switch. Check 31. Wrong. Go Bandit.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Calling about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Now Brady. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Brady, perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
56.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
66. Hey, Delta. 56. All day, baby. All day.
Mike 56.
Alert. Let's see what you got.
Brady now on first down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Hey, Alabama. 56 to Mike.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady. And his throw here's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Must 56. Hey, here I come. 50.
Again, it's Brady. And that's complete. It's Watson. That one good for 24 yards.
Throughout his career, Tom Brady has made a living with the quick pass, hasn't he? How about that one? A little slant inside. And I think his arm's gotten stronger throughout his career, too.
Yeah, and you can just see one of many examples of why he's made more trips to the Super Bowl than any other quarterback.
Footwork, intelligence, competitiveness. That's Tom Brady in a nutshell.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
At the Chargers' 8-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing again on second down. Brady toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's third down. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. They come out here in the eye. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They'll run it with Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator?
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all to score as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. Some good gains going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, Richard. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this one complete to Reed. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 38-yard line.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll run on first down. Richard, he'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
33-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run here with Pumphrey. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Check 4, check 4. Yes. 45. Hey, Foxtrot. Hey, here we go.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play. And the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
You better break. Alpha. Go. Break. Hey, watch it. Check 13.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw on second down. Brady, and he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his third pick of the game. Instead, it's third down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Has several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on fourth.
Hey, Charlie.
Yo.
Hey, 66.
Brady going to go on fourth down. Going deep this time from... a crusher there as it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Let's go now. 10 Lobo. Hard. Let's go.
They'll run it now with Pumphrey. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Leo. Snap.
Rashard. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Bravo.
45 the mic. Right here. 45.
Back to throw. Herbert fighting to stay upright. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow.
Here we go.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. To throw again on second down. Brady. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Rashard trying the right side. And some room to roam now. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 27 yards there, a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Here we go, set, 18, Gator.
This is Richard. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smart.